What's going on, man? Welcome back to another video, though. Before we do anything else, praise to the Most High. You ain't skipped forward yet? Oh, you follow me? Okay, cool. Today we have Friday after next. 12 weird facts you didn't know. Now we done Friday. We done next Friday. We done Get Rich or Die Trying. Let me know if y'all like these. You know what I'm saying? Like the videos, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when I upload some more. But I keep on doing different movies and stuff like that. Keep on reacting. You see they got Life Up There. I don't know why it showed that I watched it because I didn't. But I'll react to it for y'all if y'all want to. Just let me know. Let's get right into it.
The only place where you can get robbed by Santa Claus on Christmas Eve.
Before the lights, the costumes, and the Christmas chaos, nobody trusted this movie. One breakout star walked in with no power and rewrote his own fate. Another almost played the wrong role entirely. Real flies filled a donut shop. A future superstar was still doing security, and one actor never made it to set at all. Friday After Next looks like a loud holiday comedy, but behind it is a story of risk, rewrites, lost lives, and accidental greatness. These are the weird facts that explain how it all really happened. Number 1. Cat Williams made his film debut and fought to remove a assault scene. Friday After Next was Cat Williams' first movie role ever. No small parts, no indie films, no warm-up.
And did amazing too.
A franchise sequel.
Shout out Cat Williams.
Mike the Pimp. And immediately, he had a problem. In the original script, Money Mike got in the bathroom by Terry Crews' character Damon. This was 2002. Williams was a stand-up comedian with zero Hollywood power. He was nobody, and he stood up in front of studios, producers, and Ice Cube and said no. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy, and this comedy involves a and is never funny, no matter who it happens to.
Facts. It would have threw off the whole movie.
Williams
Facts.
Explained years later. Think about that position. Your first movie. You're working with Ice Cube. New Line Cinema is writing the check, and you tell them the script is wrong. You risk everything. You say, if you would allow me, allow us to do this. Movie without a black man getting in it, I promise you, it will be twice as funny. They changed the scene. Money Mike still gets cornered in the bathroom. Damon still tries to assault him, but instead of being a Money Mike defends himself with a pair of pliers. The scene became darkly comedic instead of traumatic. Williams was right, and his first performance launched a career that's still going strong more than 20 years later.
Yes, sir.
Give me something to drink, please. Thank you. Okay.
Where is it?
Right. That man was the biggest thing in 2025.
Ice Cube wrote the script but says money. Mike's role was small until Williams made it bigger. Ice Cube wrote the entire Friday After Next script himself. Solo credit. No co-writer like DJ Pooh on the first film. But here's what Cube admitted in 2024 when all the behind-the-scenes drama came out. Money Mike wasn't supposed to be a big role. The role was written, but he enhanced it, Cube said. You know, Money Mike had a small role. You know, about as big as the Santa Claus role. But when we started filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point. That's Hollywood code for we didn't know what we had. Cat Williams showed up and started improvising, started adding layers, started making Money Mike into something bigger than a small supporting character. And Ice Cube, who wrote, produced, and starred in the movie, recognized it was working and rewrote on the fly. So yes, Cube wrote the script, but Williams turned Money Mike from a minor pimp character into one of the most quotable roles in the entire trilogy. That's the difference between a written role and a performed role. Williams took the blueprint and built something nobody anticipated. Number 3, Terry Crews got the role after working as on-set security for Ice Cube. Before Friday After Next, Terry Crews was a former NFL player trying to make it as an actor. He'd had small roles.
Why you pick these clips?
The Sixth Day, an uncredited bit in Training Day, but nothing that launched a career. So he took work as on-set security for Ice Cube's productions. That's how you survive in LA when the acting jobs aren't coming. You do security. You paint portraits of your teammates. You hustle. Then Ice Cube saw him in Training Day, that one uncredited scene where Crews is standing behind Denzel Washington during the King Kong Ain't Got Shit on Me breakdown. Ice Cube noticed, and when it came time to cast Damon for Friday After Next, Cube personally insisted Crews audition. Crews got the role, played a gay ex-con convict who terrorizes Money Mike in the bathroom. It's over the top, it's uncomfortable, it's hilarious in the way only a 2002 comedy could be, and it worked. 2 years later, Cruz starred in White Chick. His performance caught Adam Sandler's attention, who rewrote a role in The Longest Yard specifically to cast him. That led to Idiocracy. Then Everybody Hates Chris. Then Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Then
just kept going up from there.
Talent. All of it traces back to Ice Cube, watching Training Day and thinking, that security guard I hired should be in my movie.
Ice Cube goated. I keep on trying to say Ice Cube is the GOAT. Ice Cube put Cat Williams on. Ice Cube put Terry Crews on. Ice Cube put Mike Epps on. And before people, he didn't put them on. He didn't. Man, shut up. This was some of their biggest roles. Still is today. Come on, man. Chris Tucker, he gave them all opportunities. Come on, man.
Number 4, Marcus Rayboy was a music video director making his feature film debut. Director Marcus Rayboy spent the entire 1990s directing music videos. Mary J. Blige, Naughty by Nature, Run DMC, Ice Cube. He shot Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life. He worked with everyone in hip-hop, but he'd never directed a feature film. Ice Cube hired him anyway. Their relationship for music videos was strong enough that Cube trusted Rayboy to direct a $10 million comedy sequel. Rayboy's music video background shows up everywhere in Friday After Next. The quick cuts, the visual style, the way the strip mall is shot like a stage with characters moving through choreographed chaos. It worked. The film made its budget back, and then some. Critics hated it, but audiences showed up, and Rayboy went on to direct comedy specials for Netflix and HBO, earning Emmy nominations for work with Steve Martin and
added to the list.
Friday After Next was his only feature film with Ice Cube, but it proved music video directors could handle narrative comedy. The visual language translated. The instincts worked. Rayboy just needed someone to give him the shot. Ice Cube gave him the shot.
Hey, you guys ready for tour of property?
Give me a twister. Make it 2. Hold the flag.
Number 5, Holy Moly Donuts used 10,000 real flies and extra air conditioning to keep them alive. The disgusting fly-infested donut shop in Friday After Next, those were real flies, 10,000 of them. Production designer Jeremy Alter didn't use CGI, didn't use animation. He brought in 10,000 actual flies and released them inside Kantaro Sushi, which the production team had transformed into Holy Moly Donuts. But here's the problem. Flies die quickly in closed spaces, so Alter had to install extra air conditioning units to cool the shop down and keep the flies alive long enough to film the scenes. Think about that logistics nightmare. You're managing the temperature of a room to optimize fly survival rates, while Ice Cube and Mike Epps try to act around thousands of insects buzzing in their faces. The real owner of Kantaro Sushi, Tadashi Oguma, shut down his restaurant for an entire month while filmmakers built the set. He and his wife had run the sushi restaurant since 1991. They watched their business get converted into the most disgusting donut shop in cinema history, complete with a giant F.
The most legendary donut shop too.
For God's sake, don't eat here. Oguma's reaction, it was a perfect donut shop. 20 years later, fans still walk into Kantaro Sushi, asking if it was the Holy Moly Donuts location. Oguma confirms it was, and if you look closely at the windows, you can still see dead flies stuck between the glass and the signage from filming. Number 6, Ricky Smiley auditioned. For money, Mike Butt was cast as Santa Claus instead. Here's a fact that created a whole controversy in 2024. Ricky Smiley originally auditioned to play Money Mike, not Santa Claus. Smiley showed up in Los Angeles and auditioned alongside about 200 other black comedians for the role of the pimp. Cat Williams was one of those 200. Ice Cube watched all the auditions, and when he saw Ricky Smiley's take on Money Mike, he made a decision. Ricky did give Money Mike a shot, Ice Cube confirmed years later, but when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, Santa Claus, which was, to me, the perfect casting. So they switched him. Smiley went from auditioning for the flashy pimp role to playing the crack-addicted burglar who steals Christmas presents while dressed as Santa. When Ice Cube saw Cat Williams audition, he knew immediately, that's Money Mike. Smiley himself admitted he couldn't have pulled off Money Mike the way Williams did. I guess when Cat Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision, and made it funnier, cause ain't no way in hell I could have executed that role like that. Perfect casting means knowing when to switch someone to a different role. Smiley as Santa Claus is legitimately hilarious. Smiley as Money Mike, we'll never know, but probably not as good as William.
At all.
Number 7. They filmed at Carson Plaza for 3 consecutive weeks. Filming at Carson Plaza, the strip mall at 1540 W Carson Saint on the Torrance-D'Olay border, started on Monday, October 22, 2001, first day of principal photography, and they stayed there for 3 straight weeks. 3 weeks is an eternity for a location shoot. Most productions film at a location for a few days, maybe a week tops, then move on. But Carson Plaza appears in over a third of Friday After Next's runtime, so the production team essentially took over the entire strip mall. The location was perfect. Mid-century Googie architecture with an inclining roofline and cascading rock walls, big enough to shoot wide angles, showing all the fake businesses. Broder's BBQ, Pimps and Hoes, Holy Moly Donuts, Chrome Dome Wheels, Weave It Alone, Toys in the Hood, and most importantly, it was technically in the city of Los Angeles, not Torrance. Why does that matter? Because being in LA proper meant production designer Jeremy Alter could use LAPD officers he already knew for traffic control and security instead of dealing with Torrance PD. Small detail, huge impact on logistics. Most of the existing businesses agreed to close for...
Honestly, bro, I feel like a lot of people gonna argue, but I honestly feel like Friday was the most perfect trilogy ever. The most perfect trilogy. Every sequel was better than the last movie or just as funny in its own way. It's the perfect trilogy ever. A lot of people gonna say it's Rush Hour. Hey man, nah, I don't think it's as good as Friday. Friday is eternal. Not even just a classic, it's eternal.
3 weeks with compensation. The exception was the liquor store, which wanted an outrageous amount of money to shut down, so they left it open during filming. No scenes took place inside anyway. Director Marcus Rayboy remembers Ice Cube scouting the location with the creative team. We got there, and he was just taking it all in, looking up at the sign and looking all around. You could tell he was thinking about what he had scripted, and he could see it all. It really spoke to him. The first 2 Friday films had been huge hits. Ice Cube on set attracted looky-loos, but Rayboy says it wasn't too bad. Though one day, the late Heavy D randomly rolled through. That's the kind of thing that happens when you film at a real strip mall for 3 weeks in LA.
We just made a mistake. Daddy just went in and just jumped on that.
Number 8, Justin Pierce was written into the script, but died before filming. Justin Pierce played Roach in Next Friday, Day-Day's skateboarding co-worker at the record store. He was funny, he was memorable, and Ice Cube wrote him into Friday After Next to work with Craig and Day-Day as a security guard. Then, Justin Pierce hanged himself in his room at the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas on July 10th, 2000. He was 25 years old. 2 suicide notes were found, but never released publicly. Friday After Next didn't start filming until October 22nd, 2001, more than a year after Pierce's death. The role he was supposed to play was never recast. They just removed it from the script. This happens sometimes in Hollywood. An actor dies between sequels, and productions have to scramble. Usually they recast. Sometimes they write the character out with a line of dialogue. Friday After Next just quietly removed Roach from the story and moved on. Pierce's death happened 6 months after Next Friday was released. He was in Vegas promoting the video release of the film. His performance...
That's an AI talking? Dang, y'all use AI for everything, bro. You can tell just by the way it's chopped up. Like, he passed before the movie was released. Like, dang, bro. What's real nowadays, man?
His final film, Looking for Leonard, came out in 2002, 2 years after his death. Friday After Next proceeded without him. The security guard role he was supposed to play got absorbed into Craig and Day-Day's storyline, and most fans have no idea Justin Pierce was ever supposed to be in the 3rd film at all.
No.
Number 9. It's the only Friday film set at Christmas. The first Friday takes place on a regular Friday in South Central.
Hey, we know that.
The next Friday happens on another random Friday in the suburbs. But Friday After Next is the only film in the trilogy set during a specific holiday, Christmas Eve. Setting it at Christmas allowed Ice Cube to build the entire plot around a Santa Claus burglar stealing rent money and presents. It gave the film a ticking clock. They have until the end of Christmas Eve to get the money or face eviction, and it created the perfect excuse for a rent party finale. The Christmas setting also makes Friday After Next weirdly rewatchable during the holidays. It's nobody's idea of a traditional...
Facts! Man, hey, Friday After Next is up there with Mariah Carey's what was her song? Whatever the name of that song is. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there with Mariah Carey's song. It's up there with the Polar Express. It's up there with man, come on, man, you tripping? If you don't watch Friday After Next on Christmas or around Christmas time, you a weirdo.
Christmas movie. There's no heartwarming message. Just Craig and Day
Get a laugh.
getting robbed by a crack-addicted Santa and working security at a strip mall with a fly-infested donut shop. But it was released November 22nd, 2002, just in time for Thanksgiving weekend, and became a cult Christmas comedy anyway. People watch it every year alongside Die Hard and Home Alone. The franchise.
Oh, Home Alone too. I forgot about Home Alone.
Another regular Friday, Christmas Friday. Then it stopped. Last Friday has been in development hell for over 20 years. Number 11. Mike Epps called asking to return less than an hour after Chris Tucker declined. Chris Tucker was asked to reprise Smokey for Friday After Next. He said no. Tucker had already turned down Next Friday for religious reasons. He wasn't going to curse and smoke weed on camera anymore. Less than an hour later, Mike Epps called, asking to reprise Day Day. That timing was wild. Tucker turns it down. Word gets out. Epps immediately calls. It's almost like Epps was waiting for confirmation that Tucker wasn't coming back so he could secure his own return. Epps had become the franchise's new co-star after Next Friday, and by Friday After Next, he was essential. The film couldn't exist without Day Day. When Tucker declined, Epps made sure Ice Cube knew he was available, and Ice Cube built the entire third film around Craig and Day Day working security together. Tucker walked away. Epps stepped up. The franchise survived.
I'm sorry, a lot of people probably gonna disagree. In my opinion, I feel like Craig and Day Day is a way better duo than Craig and Smokey. Just keeping it 100, bro. Mike Epps was the perfect replacement because I feel like, hold on, something fell on the ground, I had to pick it up. But I feel like he outdid it. He outdid Smokey role. Day Day role is bigger than Smokey's role. Honestly, in my opinion.
Number 12. The Shady Palms apartment still exists. Craig and Day Day's apartment was filmed at the Shady Palms, 6950 Kester Avenue in Van Nuys.
Hey.
The building still stands. Fans still visit. The Santa chase scenes were shot
at
Center Street and West
livable?
12th in San Pedro. The moment Santa gets thrown out, the window was filmed at 920 South Center Street in San Pedro. All real locations. All still there. The strip mall at Carson Plaza is still in business. Kentaro Sushi.
When I get some real money, I'll go rent an apartment there just to have it.
Right now and see every location from the film. Friday After Next didn't build sets for everything. They used real places. And 20 years later, those places have become pilgrimage sites for fans.
Dad, I always wanted.
I'm going. We doing a vlog there one day. Mark my words.
Bonus. The DVD has an alternate ending where Santa is a homeless dad. In the theatrical version, Craig and Day Day catch the Santa burglar, beat him up, and get their stuff back. Justice served. But the DVD alternate ending tells a completely different story. Santa Claus is revealed to be a homeless man who was stealing gifts so his children could have a nice Christmas. When Craig, Day Day, and the others try to attack him, Santa's children show up and defend their father. The kids tell everyone to leave their dad alone. They don't need the stolen presents. They'd rather have nothing than see their father get hurt. Craig feels terrible. He realizes Santa wasn't just a crackhead burglar. He was a desperate father trying to give his kids Christmas. So Craig forgives him, lets them keep the presents, and everyone spends Christmas with Santa and his children. It's a completely different tone, heartwarming instead of vengeful. Ice Cube and the studio chose the theatrical ending because it's funnier, but they included the alternate ending on DVD for people who wanted something closer to an actual Christmas message. Most people have never seen it, but it exists. And it's proof that Friday After Next almost became a real Christmas movie. Friday After Next wasn't trying to be important. It just wanted to be funny. But somewhere between the strip mall chaos, the wild performances, and the Christmas Eve robbery, it captured a moment that doesn't exist anymore. A time when studio comedies were loose, risky, imperfect, and powered by personality instead of algorithms. It launched career, ended others too soon, and quietly closed the book on a franchise that meant more than critics ever admitted. Sometimes the messiest movies leave the longest shadows, and this one still does.
Facts. like I say, everything worked out perfect for that movie to be as legendary as it is. Everything worked out for that entire trilogy to be as legendary as it is. Like I said, I feel like personally, Mike Epps filled the role of Smokey way better than anybody else he could have picked. Like he filled that role, made a whole new personality that most people, well, I ain't gonna say most people, I don't know what y'all would do, but me personally, if I had to choose between seeing Day Day or Smokey in another Friday movie, I'm picking Day Day. What? Yeah, that's me personally. I'm picking Day Day. Look, Mr. Chris Tucker, you've had your time, you turned it down. Oh well, cool, we moved on. Stick with Jackie Chan. To make a Rush Hour 4 or something. We want Day Day. Yeah, I don't know, but you see how I be looking skinny, but my shoulders just big as hell. I don't know what's going on, but man, oh, there go Rush Hour 3 right there. Might be next. That's gonna do it for this video though. Y'all have a good night. Y'all get you some money on and eat fruits and whatnot. Don't turn down the opportunity that may be legendary for you. Don't turn down the opportunity that may be good for you. Take risks, bro. Just a general statement, take risks. Don't be scared to take the risk. Don't be scared to move forward with life. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know why you still here. I ain't gonna hold you. But that's gonna do it for this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one.